Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Mystic Moonstone weekly angel reading. The duration for this reading is the 22nd through to the 28th. I think that's when the clocks change as well and winter comes in. That's what I say. Anyway, I'm using some new cards this week. I did say on the blog, so bear with me. I don't like change, but I seem to be getting on with these, so we'll see how we go. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. First card we have is Archangel Uriel, and it's the card of abundance. Now, Archangel Uriel is known as the light of God, and when Archangel Uriel comes in, he brings in answers and knowledge and wisdom. So when it's coming in abundance, be prepared to actually to receive it. If you look at the card, there's this lovely tree. And a tree is always symbolic of security, of putting down roots, branching out, etc. And this tree looks really, really strong. So wait and see what this abundance is going to be, because this abundance will be in some form abundance of either knowledge that you want, wisdom coming in, answers. Now let's have a look and see. Right, okay. I had a strange man at the window, but it's not, it's just Malcolm. Okay, and bring it into form. Now, when we get this card is about not being afraid to do something that you want to do, to make it happen, make it real. You know, sometimes you can have an idea or a feeling about something, but it's taking it from abstract and making it concrete, putting your footstep upon it, making it yours. Okay, so I really like this card. Bring it into form. Okay, so there's knowledge going to be coming your way. It's going to be being brought in by Archangel Uriel. A light's going to be shone maybe on a situation that that you've been sort of trying to find answers for, and that is going to flow in the beginning of this week. Now, you are the one who has to take the steps to make it happen, to bring it into form, okay? These cards are working quite nice, aren't they? She says. Now wait for the next one. This is the trouble when you work unscripted. Right, okay, let's have a look. And the next card we have, is Archangel Michael, and it's transmutation. Okay, that sounds quite, it sounds quite scary, doesn't it? But with Archangel, put my teeth back in. With Archangel Michael, there's never any reason to be afraid, because he brings protection in as well and helps you to step outside the box. You know, transmutation is it's about changing. It's about your personal progression. So again, it's about stepping outside that box and not being afraid. And there's lots of lovely purple on this card, so that will link in with the crown and the brow chakra. So I feel that a lot of this knowledge coming in is spiritual, it's intuitive, and you need to be ready to receive it. Okay. There's an Egyptian feel to that card, so some of you who work with Egyptian guides or kind of feel drawn towards ancient Egypt in any form. I mean, we all have these kind of, I think it's to do with past lives, certain areas of the world that we feel kind of drawn towards, and sometimes, you know, we don't know why. Maybe we've never visited but we've always wanted. Maybe, you know, I know people that have never been to America but are into Native American mythology, and they're doing their home in items from the tribes. Myself, it always seems to be a little bit Arabic, you know. I mean, Mel's always teasing me about that, but that's where I always seem to be drawn. Okay. So, watch out for being drawn towards Egypt, for Egyptian guides coming in, anything like that, if this is something that you've been drawn towards. Okay, and I've got Diving for Light. This is a really interesting card in that I have this pack, and no matter how many times I shuffle it, when I do a reading for myself, this card always comes up. Okay, so I'm not really surprised that this card has come out again. Now, so I know it so well. What Diving for Light is about just diving in. You know, stop procrastinating, stop worrying, stop thinking you have to do something else first. Just dive in, dive for the light of you. All right, dive for your essence, dive for what you believe in. Okay, so it's like dive in, be bold, be brave. You know, it's all about not worrying, okay, and just going for it. Right, and with Archangel Michael, that kind of makes sense, because what Archangel Michael does is he makes us feel safe enough, protected enough to be able to just reach outside our comfort zone, step outside the box, whatever way you want to phrase it. You know, it's just that reaching a little bit further, and that's like diving in. You know, when you're standing poised in a situation and thinking, should I dive in, should I do it, or should I not? You know, it's that just go for it. Right, okay. Oh, right, and we have Archangel Michael again, an enchantment. Okay, and we have a beautiful unicorn on this, and again the lovely purples. So again we're going with spirituality and intuition. Okay, don't worry, she just wants to get out to her daddy now. Right, let's have a look and see what the influence card is. Dream a beautiful dream. I almost wanted to sing. Could you hear it in my voice? Dream a little dream of me. I see, I can't sing, and I'm sorry, and Mal's going to kill me for that, but that's the song that I actually, as I turned that card, I could hear that so clear. Right. Now, dream a beautiful dream is almost like being given divine assurance, angelic assurance, and it's from Archangel Michael. Remember, the angel that says it's okay to step outside your comfort zone. And it's, you know, that dream is yours. You can dream it, you can have it, the world can be yours. You can have whatever you set your heart to having, but you have to believe that you're worthy of it. And you have to believe in the dream itself. And it may be that it won't come in quite the same way, but it will come in some way, some form. So do not be afraid to dream. Every idea, every invention, everything that's ever happened in our world began as a dream, began as a tiny idea that grew into something, okay? Also, don't forget, Archangel Michael is one of the angels who works with us through our dreams. He comes into our dreams and he helps us to look at situations and know what's safe and what's not safe, you know, in a really safe environment. Instead of doing it in the physical world, you're doing it in your dreams, okay? So watch out for dreams coming in that also give you an indication of where you want to go and what you want to dream in the physical life, okay? I'm going to do a quick recap for Mal. First card we have is Archangel Uriel, and it's the abundance, so something is coming in. I'm just going to move this dog out of this room. She's driving me mad. Thank you. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so we have abundance, and that's when something's coming in. Something, a wisdom coming in, whatever abundance you're waiting for. And we have the bring it into form. So that's you make this happen. You take those steps towards making your dream come true, if we go to the end of this card, with this reading. Archangel Michael comes in midweek, and he's just saying it's okay to change. Okay, it's all right to undergo that transformation that you want. Again, as I said, look out for any little things to do with Egypt coming in. Maybe it'll be a sign. Maybe you'll see something. Maybe you might be looking at tarot cards and see an Egyptian picture on the front or something like that, or you'll go somewhere and see an ornament, and you know that sometimes signs come in, or even you may even hear, I don't know, the Bangles singing Walk Like an Egyptian, you know, when you put the radio on, but it'll be a sign that you are on the right path and you are taking the right steps towards change. Okay, diving for the light, just diving in for what you want. Okay, that card really speaks for itself, and it's, you know, stop procrastinating, stop waiting, stop coming up with excuses, and just dive in. Then, at the end of the week, we have Archangel Michael again, and it's the enchantment card. Lovely unicorn on that. I love this card. And it's about listening to your intuition and going with it, and knowing that you can have magic in your life, okay? Magic's not a myth. Magic exists. You can pour it into our life. What we can visualise, we can actually attract into our life, okay? And that goes both ways, you know. If we only visualise negativity, we'll only draw in negativity. Okay, scientific research has shown that people who are prone to depression tend to always look at the negative, and then that has an impact on their health, and then that then again it's like a vicious circle. Okay, where people who are prone to the positive tend to, even if they I don't know, even if illness comes in, they tend to be the survivors. So always try to get your viewpoint in the positive if you can. I know it's hard, but try. And then the last card, and I'm not going to sing again, is Dream a Beautiful Dream. Okay, you are being given angelic assurance, the angelic go ahead to have your dream, to dream it and to make it happen. Okay, I think I survived my new decks of cards. I hope you all enjoyed the reading. It's always lovely to read for you. Sorry about last week, but the teeth are okay this week. I can talk, which probably is not pleasing Mal too much at this point, so I will say goodbye and love and light to you all. Bye!